Okay, so now you should have a good idea of assignment number 4. And I just want to wrap up right now briefly by talking about what I would like for you to bring to class on Thursday, October 14th. So first you should come to class with a document that you bring in hard copy form. You'll bring this in and turn it in during class. So in this document I want you to include 2 things. First, a list of any questions that you have about this assignment number 4. Any areas of confusion or questions or things that you would like to have elaborated. Write those down. Or any questions you have about your reading from chapter 20. So write anything related to the assignment or chapter 20 that you have questions about down. And Michael Ferris, who will be covering that class, he will be able to answer your questions, even questions about the assignment. So we can make sure that we're not losing any time or that you're not getting held up on this assignment until I return. We want to leverage his experience teaching technical writing to answer any questions that you have, but I want a copy of those questions so that I'm in the loop and I kind of know what your areas of confusion are, and I can make sure that I'm on the same page after that class you have with Mr. Ferris. So secondly, in the same document, please list 3 possible subjects for assignment 4, 3 things that you're thinking about possibly describing. So I just want to make sure that you're clear here, as you should be after reading the assignment sheet, that your document that you produce for assignment 4 will be either a product or a process. So you pick one thing, come to class with a list of 3 such items, 3 possibilities. And you will review these with Mr. Ferris. He'll have you work on some things related to this list. And he'll really be able to help you consider what subjects might be a good fit for this project, and will hopefully be able to help you realize if you're picking something that's perhaps not the right scope or is just going to be a little bit challenging for the project in a way that you're not anticipating. So first item is to bring in this hard copy document with your questions and your 3 possible subjects. You'll turn that in to Mr. Ferris. The other part of your homework is to return to chapter 10, which we read for Tuesday's class, last Tuesday's class, and complete the following exercises at the end of the chapter. Now, these exercises appear right after the writer's checklist that is at the end of the chapter. So go ahead and complete exercises 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 13, and 25. And each of these exercises will ask you to rewrite several sentences in relation to a particular sentence level revising strategy that Markel highlights from chapter 10. So also bring this completed set of exercises in hard copy, and Mr. Ferris will collect them as well. You might have time to review these in class or start to review them, but even if you don't, we'll make sure to review them when I return. So these exercises should be giving you more practice revising for the concise and precise prose that I'm now starting to look for in your graded work. So I think that this will be a really helpful activity that should, if you're getting the hang of it and asking any questions that you need to, if you're doing the activity, you should be able to translate these exercises into your polished work and hopefully keep your grades on your completed assignments where you'd like them to be. Okay, so that wraps up this second screencast, and I hope everything is pretty clear to you and that you know how your questions will be answered yet this week. And I hope that you all have a really nice weekend, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday of next week in class. I will be returning on Monday, the 18th. I'll be back on campus, so if you need to meet with me, please contact me over the weekend, and we can set up a meeting time outside of office hours. Otherwise, I'll be back in office hours on Tuesday after our class. Okay, take care and see you soon.